Something we see a lot of at Fit Show is family businesses, and I'm delighted to be joined now by Simon Hodgson from Hodgson Sealants of yet another family business. Hi Simon.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much for coming over and seeing our stand.
Tell me about Hodgson Sealants.
So we are the UK's largest independent manufacturer of sealants and adhesives, based in Beverley in the East Riding of Yorkshire. We were founded in 1968 by my grandfather, and I'm now the third generation, willfully flogging silicone and other things.
Let's talk about silicone, shall we, and composite materials, because you've got some products here. So, casting us back over the last couple of years or so, there have been some supply chain challenges, and sealants haven't fallen shy of that. So, talk to us about where your products are being used, about the challenges you faced, and what you've done about that.
Sure. So, where the products are being used specifically for this market, window installation and fitting, we would have products such as our Sulfix LMN, which is widely used in the installation of windows. A lot of the issues we've faced over the last year is over the actual polymer that goes into this. So there's been a real struggle for suppliers to keep up with the demand. So the actual polymer manufacturers have had a really difficult time in making and keeping prices and keeping products out there. We work very hard with our excellent suppliers of our brilliant products, and have managed to keep a good supply and have plenty of product to go around and sell, which perhaps others don't.
So that's one thing, make sure you got the supply chain, make sure you got the materials, but then also there is, how do you diversify from that, and do you try and make sure that there are none of those challenges going forward, and maybe present some new things to the market as well? What have you done there?
Absolutely, yes. Well, pleased to show you our market-leading new hybrid-based product, High Spec 25. So this would be an alternative to the traditional silicones, which have been difficult over the last, not just 2 years, but about 5 years in terms of supply and availability. This is based on a different polymer system, so it has none of the issues that the other ones have. And not only is it's not just coming here with, oh, it's different, it's available, it's cheaper, it's also a better product as well, because it can be used in wet and damp conditions, it can be paintable, and has much better strength and adhesion and flexibility. So, yeah, sorry.
So more product availability, supply chain security there, and a better product potentially that's coming out of that as well. Yes. Why would people carry on using the old products rather than the new products?
Well, it's a good question. It's fair to say that many customers and many installers are stuck in their ways, perhaps. And
well, they know what works for them.
They know what works for them, and they know what they like. And if they like using a silicone, they will prefer to use a silicone. It's a slightly different product, but the hybrid is also just as easy to use and perhaps even better for them.
So I guess the message is, have a try with that and see if it works for you. Something else that you brought to the stand with you here, you brought some sausages with you as well. Tell me about your sausages, Simon.
So, well, needing to keep up with the times, obviously environmental regulations that are coming through, plastic tax, etc. Our bread and butter, admittedly, is not the best offering for the environment, and we're aware of that and looking at new products out there that can help reduce landfill and avoid such issues as plastic tax and other things.
And just to be absolutely clear, what we're talking about here is the disposable nature of the containers here, not the product itself.
As a single-use plastic cartridge, you would use it once and then it goes in a skip traditionally to landfill. The alternative is sausage-based products in aluminium foil packs. You get more product in the actual sausage, and you get a bit of a cost saving as well, because plastic costs a bit more than this. This then squeezes down just to a small little nub and does not take anywhere near as much as the volume, and you don't have the same cost of wastage and disposal.
Do you need to retool in order to use the sausage versus the tool, the gun that you would need in order to use the cartridge?
Require a different gun. We have a full stock of different guns available, and there's plenty available out there in the marketplace for what is a great product that saves cost and helps the environment.
Let's talk about colour too, yes. And here is a variety of colours that you're able to produce your silicone sealants in.
Absolutely. So looking at this marketplace, it's true that, I mean, you go around you look at windows on any high street, wherever you go, the amount of colours that are out there are unbelievable. I think the extruders, some of the colours that you hear the extruders are saying the most popular lines that they're extruding, changing colour week by week. and silicon has to keep up with that. So we've been adding to our range, and we've just invested in a lot of new manufacturing and filling line equipment with capabilities of inline tinting, which means that we can match to any colour that's required for a minimum order quantity.
Super stuff. Thank you very much for chatting us through that. Before we go, Fit Show. Yay, this is your second edition of Fit Show. How's it been for you?
Oh, it's been excellent. So yeah, our first one was in 2019. We thought that was great, and we signed up on the day for the next one in 2020, and here we are in 2022. It's a lot more it's a lot busier than I was perhaps expecting at the start. I think this is our first trade show since COVID. And I wasn't really sure who would turn up, how many people would turn up, but perhaps I think we've all been cooped up for far too long and enjoying speaking face to face and seeing people.
Super. Great to chat to you face to face. Simon Hodgson from Hodgson Sealants. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.